you know, we like retro games here, so on occasion you will, you know, we gotta defend you gotta know your roots. You gotta defend.
Oh,
Old
God.
school. Yeah, I've been pretty good at not driving people over, but that kind of changes. All right, everyone. Welcome to another Toostupidgamerz showcase. We're doing another PS1 game. This is MASH.
This is Zero.
And this time we have probably my favorite PlayStation game of all time, Grand Theft Auto 2. Before it was 3D, only top-down.
And before DMA was fully absorbed into Rockstar. You can see their logo on the bottom left.
Yeah, that logo is really nostalgic for me, but we're gonna just mess around. If I gotta be completely honest, this game was really difficult, and
you gotta delete everything. There you go.
Yeah, if I gotta be honest, this game was really difficult, and I never had much of a chance to finish it. I tried to come back to it a couple years back, and it was that tough. But here we are. We're gonna try the first area a little bit, show you off what this game has to offer.
Hell yeah. Now, for those of you who don't understand what MASH is trying to say, GTA nowadays is known as a whole 3D sandbox, do whatever the heck you want, destroy everything, drive into people. It actually started out more like this. A top-down view, still sort of a sandbox. Would you call it a sandbox?
In a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
It's different. It's much different. I'm trying to figure out the controls. God dang.
Tank controls.
Well, it's not just tank controls, what all the buttons are doing.
Yeah.
In a sense, you still had a lot of the go do whatever you want. You definitely had go destroy the city, because, I mean, that's essentially what this was. This game is like, go on a city-wide rampage. But, you know, it's from the top-down perspective, and I don't think players of the modern GTAs really appreciate having to play a game like this.
Not at all. I'm going to be honest.
But yeah, you have kind of like a living world. There's obviously radio stations. They don't have as much music as the more recent GTA series. But you start off in a back alley of a church. The game is kind of telling you, you know, where to go with these arrows. Also, for what it's worth, there's a really cool intro cutscene that they did like a mini movie out of too. So if anyone's ever interested, go ahead and feel free to check that out. I'm gonna assume that I'm near one of the arrows. Oh, never mind. That was a jump.
So, to my understanding, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, MASH, you have 3 different, like, gangs you can do jobs for.
Yes.
The Yakuza, which is the Y with the 2 lines through it, the Zaibatsu right under it, and the Loonies, which is the weird green happy face.
Yep. But once you get to the next area, so you just do all of their missions here. They generally communicate what the mission is by your payphone. But yeah, you do the missions here, and after a certain point, you actually go to another level, and they have different gangs. If I'm not mistaken, I think one of them might carry over to the next area. I'm just not 100% sure. Oh, I wish I didn't take the truck.
I do kind of like how they still keep the, how they have the whole radio station vibe thing going on.
Mm-hmm. Oh, of course. And, I mean, this isn't, that's not anything crazy. The general feeling I'm getting from playing this all over again is like, wow, I can't believe that we used to do it this way, because with the tank controls, with the top-down perspective, this is like nuts. Yeah, so they call him Gecko a lot.
Very well. An informer is selling Zaibatsu secrets to the cops. There's a cop car parked down at the cop station and
steal it.
Zarelli steal it. All right, cool.
Yeah, but kind of getting into the Zaibatsu base, you guys probably noticed I had a bit of a problem where I had to go all the way around it because I thought the door would be on the left side. Or I'm sorry, I thought the door would be on the top side, and then I just basically had to continue going up, or keep going until I eventually found out. It's weird because you can only tell so much from this view, you know?
Yeah. And the worst part about all of this is, I get it. I understand why DMA Designs... Jesus, Mash, what are you doing? Oh my god!
I can fit. Don't worry, we can make it fit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but if you hit one of the guys holding a gun, that's likely going to cause issues, isn't it?
It could. See, look at that. Stubbornness pays off.
What was I saying? I understand why they went with the whole top-down view. This likely helped save a bunch of memory and a lot of, like, processing power when it came to the PS1.
Uh-huh.
Because imagine trying to do GTA exactly how they did it on the PS2, but on the PS1.
No, it wouldn't happen. It wouldn't be possible.
Like, they can maybe get small towns, but not in a whole city.
No.
It was never going to work.
No, and further, if you ever played Metal Gear Solid on the PlayStation 1, it was good, but I mean, like, a select few games really pulled off 3D well on the PS1, like, to that level with that much realistic, or at the time, realistic detail.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, to do, like, an entire city, it just wouldn't have been possible. And I think that at least this established a lot of the basics of the series. You know, the rampages, the guns, the gangs, the story, all that kind of stuff. And then when they were ready for it, when they could do it, you know, we got GTA 3. Which was a huge moment for gaming. It was crazy to think that, like, I remember seeing ads for Grand Theft Auto 3 and seeing what it was looking like, and thinking they made a game where you could play like that. Like, really? That's crazy. Like, it really felt like gaming was gonna, like, change forever, and it kind of did.
You got to use the horn.
Alright, so we took the informant, and we're basically gonna kill him. That's what you do in this game. This is, and for what it's worth, the Grand Theft Auto series definitely got way more sophisticated with its stories later on. There was still a lot of, like, there's still a lot of stuff that's, you know, simplified because it's just a video game, but they got pretty deep with some of the stories. Like, for instance, Grand Theft Auto 4, you know? That had a pretty deep story. That had a story that definitely hit close to home because it was based in our city.
Mm.
The fictional version of
Absolutely. As a matter of fact, like, when it comes to me and Grand Theft Auto, like, I heard about it back in the day, but, like, I always stayed away from it when I was little, like, very little, because it was supposedly more adult, and I'm like, I don't think I'm supposed to be playing this. I was trying to be a good noodle.
Well, you were wrong.
Yeah, no, however, as I got older, I was 12, and Vice City came out. And I'm sorry, man, but Vice City is my game. The second I got the taste of what Vice City was, I'm telling you, man, I was a Grand Theft Auto fan. Holy shit!
Yeah, there he goes. I just find it funny that the guy... So why would the guy... As soon as he realized what was happening, why wouldn't he just leave the car? Why wouldn't he just jump out? But, yeah.
That is how you get rid of him? Not just a bullet in the face? Oh, God.
No, they wanted to send a message.
My God, this guy has that freaking weird-ass voice that they used to have back in the day when they talk very low.
He's got a radio voice.
It's uncomfortable is what it is.
Okay. So I want to go to the arrow to get the next Zaibatsu job. As you do the jobs, you'll notice that your affiliations kind of start to change. So our affiliation with the Zaibatsu went up. Yakuza, I think it stayed the same, and the loonies, it went down. So if the loonies see us now, they will kill on sight, basically. But we're gonna go for a kill frenzy. So they basically give you an unlimited ammo, I think unlimited ammo, rocket launcher, and the point is to just destroy everything and do as much damage as possible. These are kind of hard because you never know what's coming. It's so easy to get run over in this game, you know? You don't really know what's coming down the street. And then the police come and they're basically gonna run into you intentionally. So I might as well get some defense here.
Get rid of the fire truck. No putting out our fires. Screw that. You got 20 seconds. Destroy crap. Let's go.
Yeah, the
Is that how they did the whole 5-star thingy?
oh shit, I have no more. Now the frenzy is done, so I'm out. Yeah, the 5-star wanted level was little heads.
Oh my
that showed
god.
up. Yeah, well, it was letting you know that those were the
Yeah, that's how it
police,
used to be.
But yeah, so because I passed the kill frenzy, my wanted level actually disappears. Thank God. So, just driving this truck on the wrong side of the road. Nothing to see here.
God, I wonder how like hardcore GTA fans were when they saw it change from top view, sort of 3D with 2D sprites to just full on 3D on the PS2. Like,
I'm sure there were a couple of holdouts.
yeah.
Just knowing how people are, I'm sure that there was a few folks that were really like holding out about it and not happy. But the thing is that like it's hard for anyone to deny that it's a better step in the right direction. It's giving you a better perspective. You get to see more, and anything that came before it, yeah, it was good, but it wasn't going to be as good as GTA 3, Vice City, you know, San Andreas, all that stuff.
Yeah. Again, games need to change and evolve, and thank God they went 3D with the GTA 3.
Oh, making the same mistake as before.
It would have never caught on if it hadn't. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'd say likely. I mean, I know GTA was popular when it first came out, but definitely the 3D jump was, like I said, it was literally like we throw around the word a lot, but what Rockstar was able to do with GTA 3 it was revolutionary. There was no doubt in my mind that was a revolutionary title. So yeah, and just to kind of think like, man, GTA has gone so far. It's one of the biggest game franchises today, you know.
Literally. We still haven't even gotten GTA 6, mind you guys. And we're playing the second game here.
Right.
We haven't even gotten it yet. It's supposedly coming out next year.
Yeah. But just to kind of see like how much bigger they've become, the scale is insane by comparison. The amount of detail. I remember when I first pick up GTA 4, it was like amazing to me, this little details that they add in that game. For instance, you could see that the characters were carrying bags with them, like the NPCs. They were like holding bags because they just did like shopping or something. And if they got freaked out and they needed to run away, they would drop their bags, you know? Details like if it started to rain, the folks would like take their umbrellas out. None of that would be possible here. I mean, there is little things like the main character smokes, so you could see like the little trail of smoke and stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, if he just, maybe we could do it, but if he just stands for after a minute, he'll take out a cigarette and start smoking. But you don't get the level of detail you do with the 3D, and they had to make that. It was a necessary step.
There we go. He's taking a puff. I don't see smoke, though.
I don't see smoke. I remembered smoke. Maybe it was only on the PC version? Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, he's definitely smoking. That's for sure.
Interesting. What's this? Move swiftly, Gecko.
Drugs.
And watch the clock. You only have 3 minutes to get this shit on the street. What?
We are drug dealers.
No, it's the curse word that's got me.
Oh. The word shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is there's no questions about it. This is a mature rated game.
Then why wasn't there a puff of smoke?
I could have sworn that there was. So maybe, like I said, it's because I played originally on PC, and that's why.
Faster, Gecko. 3 to go, and people need blow. All right, I think you're going the wrong way, Mash. Yeah. Oh God, Mash, what are you doing?
Back to the HQ. Shit.
Is that the police HQ?
No, it's Zaibatsu.
Are you not supposed to be there?
Well, hopefully it's not a dead end.
Shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
What ended up happening in my attempt recently to try to play through this game is that there's some kind of mission that the second like you start it, it just becomes, you're so like wanted that to me, it's impossible. I tried so hard. I really wanted to finish this game. Damn. But I never got around to it. I just couldn't do it. In addition to being very archaic and clunky, the game also has, like, hardcore difficulty at times. So, very long way of doing it, but we got through. If I'm not mistaken, there's no in-game map that you can reference. So one of the problems is that I can't just check what the next street is gonna be. And whenever I see a building in an alleyway, I try to take it because it might be a shortcut.
Yo, thank God you didn't hit that guy. Oh, Mash, what are you doing? You're stuck inside the HQ.
Yeah, you're right. Fuck.
Oh well.
It's okay. After a while of playing it, like if I was just playing this game constantly, I would eventually get used to some of these roads. That's kind of what old games forced you to do. Through repetitious play, repetitive play, you'll eventually get used to where you're supposed to go, to what the map is and all that stuff.
This guy's trying to fucking rob from me.
Yeah, he is. 2 deals to go. Damn. I should not have picked the truck. Fuck.
Mash.
This is
Why
not
do you
math.
do this?
This is the isometric perspective.
This isn't even isometric. This is top. Top down.
Not isometric. Top down. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it's top down. So when you're looking at this perspective, you don't know when the next left turn is.
Yeah, no.
You don't know that you're about to hit a dead end because you can't see that far.
I'm just saying, like, you're a fan of this game and you're hitting dead ends left and right.
Well, I haven't played it in forever, but yeah, I mean, you can be a fan of something that's archaic, that doesn't hold up, like, to today's standards. Because this is good. Other games have tried to do this kind of formula, like Retro City Rampage. I'm blanking on anything else, but with Retro City, they zoom out the camera a lot more. There's a mini map, or at least there's a map you could reference, like, in the game. We don't really have a map here.
Yeah.
So
try the shoulder buttons. See if they do anything.
You kind of know where you're going. No, it's just radio and guns. So yeah.
Alta mount. Radio that almost tastes like ice cream.
Because it's smooth.
Wow. Jesus. Is driving that difficult?
No, I was just drifting for fun. I like doing little skids in these games, but yeah, I mean, this eventually had to be replaced with something bigger and better.
Yeah.
But it's undeniable that what they made with this game is still awesome. This is still a great game to me.
I'm not saying it's horrible.
Even if it is relatively hard, archaic. I mean, I'm sure people could make the argument that, you're a Crash fan. Like, it's hard to go back to Crash 1. It's like...
Oh, it is.
You would play Crash 4 or the Insane Trilogy and be like, well, why would I want to go back and play the original when they're so archaic? But, we like retro games here, so on occasion you will... we gotta defend you gotta know your roots. You gotta defend.
Oh,
Old
God.
School. Yeah, I've been pretty good at not driving people over, but that kind of changes. Oh, there's this funny thing. There's something that I always found funny as a kid, but so there's an announcer. Do you remember when I got the Kill Frenzy? And there was like this announcer, and he's like, Kill Frenzy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on occasion, that guy will pop in and he'll say stuff. He's just a random narrator. It doesn't really have much bearing on the story. But there are these Elvis impersonators. So they walk in the whole line together, like 4 or 5 of them, one after another. And if you take your car and you run over all of them, the narrator comes on. It is just like an Easter egg, but the narrator comes on and he's like, Elvis has left the building.
Wow. Freaking wow.
That's
a Zaibatsu car.
And it's fast.
Are you not going to get in trouble?
I think I lost a little bit from Zaibatsu, yeah, but I'm still getting the mission. I don't think you need them to, like, love you by the end of it. I think all it is you just need to you know, do their missions and not have them despise you. Okay. There you go.
Oof.
We're gonna try that again. Yeah, and the sound that it makes too when you crunch someone, it's like stepping on an ant. It's gross.
God damn. All right, give this guy his blow. We gotta go. Oh, tank controls.
Gotta love
Did you just jump over your car?
Yeah, you hopped around to get on the other side.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's some nice details in here. Could really use the handbrake and the mini-map.
No, the mini-map the most. Like, honestly. The way you kept getting lost last time, man.
Yeah. I also like that this game introduced a couple of earlier concepts that, like... So, for instance, you know, like a police car will be the same type of car as a taxi. So they're both basically the same design, it's just obviously the color scheme is different. The livery is different on the car because one is a taxi, one is a police car.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like that it introduced some of that. There's a regular version of this car. There's a non-Zaibatsu version of this car, you know?
It does kind of zoom out a little bit the faster you go.
Yeah, once
That
you're
is
charging, but you got to build up to that confidence
I'm
first.
sitting in this radio station in the booth here. I am surrounded by what, 15 other people, okay? But I am all alone. Is this a
Wow. What?
do something?
Yeah, I mean, GTA is known for having very satirical radio stations, let's put it that way. And this was no exception either.
Surrounded by like 15 people, but I'm still alone. That's deep, bro. You okay? You need help?
Yes, he does.
I don't know.
No, this is the church, so we can pass through here on the other side. I know that for a fact. I'm just wondering where the arrow is pointing me to. Shit.
That car literally turned you all the way you didn't need to go.
There we go.
Is that the last guy?
That's the last guy.
Get that mission complete. Let's go!
And we got a little bit... We didn't get any favor with the Zaibatsu. Cool. Well, well, how could we have this episode go without one car chase?
Come on, Mash.
What is worth it though? What is worth noting though is kind of nice. Is if you bought this game physical, you do get a map of the game. You just have to look at it while you're playing.
That is atrocious.
I mean, it was the 2000s.
It was the late 90s.
The late 90s.
This game was released in what, 99? I think that's when it was released. That's what it said on the start menu.
Oh shit, he won't touch. Okay, so this is a service center. You could get bombs added to your car. You could do other stuff with your car, get it fitted and whatever. Ooh. But you can also do a pay and spray. So you pay, they change the color of your car, and then they will. You're not wanted by the cops anymore. But watch, because this is a Zaibatsu car, he says I ain't touching that.
Rough.
Yeah. So if I want to do this, I'll probably have to steal another car. They'll know which car I'm in. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna die anyway.
Oh, it's either get caught or die.
Yeah, the car was about to blow up. There's a little flame when you first start, when you first get to that point with your car, and then it just turns into a massive fireball. Get off of me. Officers, you gotta get him, because he's the one he's robbing me. Alright, we're gonna do this right here at TSG. Bam! There you go.
Nice.
New color, and yeah, they don't know who I am anymore. So that's pretty much Grand Theft Auto in a nutshell. Ooh, that's a nice fast one. That is a Comet. No, it's a Michele Roadster. Yeah, it was really fun to like remember where the locations are for the fast cars and good weapons and stuff like that. But yeah, that's pretty much Grand Theft Auto in a nutshell. You know, GTA 2. I never played the first GTA. For some reason, it just I don't know, it skipped my radar, but my friend's brothers, when I was a kid, introduced me to this game, and ever since then, I was just always looking out for more Grand Theft Auto, more Rockstar games, because I knew that they did really good work.
Absolutely. To think that Grand Theft Auto could start from something like this. Something, I don't want to call it primitive, but like, compared to like today's standards, this is primitive. Like, to think it could go from this to what GTA 5 became and what GTA 6 is going to be is mind-blowing.
It is mind-blowing. One of the most popular games on the planet. And it started just like this.
Yep.
Let that be a lesson to you, wherever you are. Don't give up, because you could start from the bottom and make your way to the top. Which, in a way, that's kind of what the whole point of the series is, right?
Essentially, yeah.
It's like the story of basically with all of them. But yeah, we want to thank you guys for starting at the beginning of this episode and making it your way here.
That's right. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash the like button, mash the subscribe button, and let us know down in the comments below which is your favorite GTA game. Have you played it on the PS1? Anything else, Mash?
Oh, I thought you were doing more stuff. No!
I couldn't think of anything else, but you got busted, and what's a GTA game without getting busted?
And I love that they just throw you out of the cop car. It was awesome. But
Insane.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, make sure to recommend give us any requests if you have a request for Showcase, and we'll see you on the next video.
Take care, everyone.
Bye.